Hey everybody, welcome back to the Star Fox Zero playthrough. Now we're doing another alternate mission here. One thing that I kind of wish that they did, which they don't, you can go back to old levels with your new stuff in order to unlock an alternate path, but very rarely is it actually like a new. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, it's never like a completely different route in the same level. It almost always just ends abruptly with a portal, and then you're taken to a shorter mission after the fact. Which, I mean, it is fine, but I think it would have been cool to have a different route in the same area, like a completely different landmaster section in...
that requires money and time and effort.
Yeah, that's true. It would have made it feel like just because there's one planet doesn't mean like it's one level, if that makes sense. So, like, there could have been 2 Titania levels, 2 Fortuna levels, so on and so forth. It would have made each stage feel a little bit more expansive, I guess. And not that it's a huge deal. The separate missions you do unlock are usually substantial enough in their own right, but it's just I wish that they had done
it would have been cool to see them, make use of more advanced design standards, I would say,
Yeah, like, you could have something where they, since you need the Grabmaster to get to this point in the level, they assume that you have it, and then you need to do things like switching between the Grabmaster and the Landmaster, or something like that. That's just kind of what I would like, but, it's not the end of the world.
Like, have the portal at the beginning of the stage instead of at the end of it.
Well, I don't even think that you need the portal. It's just like, if you've got the Grabmaster, you can go to the right here, and then suddenly there's a whole different kind of level. Sort of.
Well, that's what I mean. Like, if you place the portal at the beginning of the stage, then that would give the game an excuse to have an entirely different take on the current level design.
I think I get what you mean. I don't think that they would need to use the portal. Like, I don't think it would be necessary in that case, but I get your point, basically. Yeah. Like, you wouldn't.
I'm only saying the portal because that's their reasoning for going to a different pathway altogether.
Pretty
going
much.
through a portal.
Yeah. Like, I mean, the portals just kind of seem a little bit lazy to me, but whatever. I think I just went completely under the ground there. Whatever. Cool.
Landmaster.
Also, notice that the Landmaster doesn't even really leave any treads in the sand. So, or even disrupt it in any major way.
Well, right there it did. In the whirlpool.
A little bit, yeah.
Oh, no, wait, no, it does leave treads.
It does leave tracks,
They just disappear really quickly. Okay, my bad. This is...
you know what it is?
Get off!
It's because a lot of the time when you're using the Landmaster, you're barrel rolling and sliding sideways a lot, and for some reason, it only leaves tread marks when you're going forward or backward, rather than having a vaguely realistic attempt at disturbing the sand when you go side to side.
Yeah, but that would tank the frame rate even harder, so there's no way they're doing that. Now, you need to be careful when you're doing this section, because you need to not blow up too many of these areas here, because you need to fly the Grabmaster to, like, the top right, but you can run out of steam early and then not make it if you don't have enough footholds. Like here, I'm just barely making it in time.
Yeah.
So,
make that, yeah.
so I would recommend not blowing up those rock formations. So just destroying the enemies on top of them, so you can rest on them for a split second and get a little bit of gas back, so that you can keep on going. Also, Peppy is fine. Space worms don't exist because we moved to the right. Yeah. Oh man, my score sucked.
That kind of thing just sort of, if you're going to do that thing where doing an alternate, taking an alternate route or making an alternate choice gives you a different perspective or a different twist on whatever's happening, it ruins the fun if those twists don't make sense in context to each other. Like, for example, Resident Evil 2, when you pick your first character, depending on which character you're at, the car will crash in a different direction. In that sense, the two characters off in different directions.
Time for some
and that's how that
barrel
plays
rolls.
And that's a pretty cool concept, because it
And he does shout barrel roll every time you do it.
Yeah, we're playing as Peppy here, for the record.
And that's why I do it all the time.
Every time you do it.
It is
Barrel
funny
roll.
for the first 30 seconds.
3 seconds. 3.
You know, Lewis, what that reminds me of, I forget what it is. There's a Choose Your Own Adventure book that I read when I was in grade school. And, like, at one point you're, like, hiding in a bush. And it's, like, turn to page whatever if you want to emerge and show yourself to whoever's there. Or turn to this page if you want to keep on hiding. Depending on your choice, it's a different person who's there in that book. So,
Of course.
it was probably a Goosebumps Choose Your Own Adventure book, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, they were.
Those choose your own adventure books were bullshit.
Reader beware, you choose the scare. Oh man, it's so scary. Oh man, I'm chilled to the bone after reading Goosebumps Choose Your Own Adventure. Man. Secrets!
Sir, why do we leave those Nova Bombs in there for them to pick up?
You're fired, Private.
And then he blows up.
You have to blow up all the lasers in order to win, basically. So there's a bunch on the bottom and a bunch on the top too. So yeah.
I love the grunts in this game though, because they could give 0 fucks about what's happening right now, or they're just completely oblivious to what they should do in the current scenario.
Does
You know-
Peppy not shout barrel roll when you barrel roll in
I'm
the
doing a
walker?
true barrel roll.
Yeah, because you're not doing it the right way, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah.
You know, this is something that, like, it's cool to play as Peppy here, but something that I wish that they brought back from Star Fox Command is letting you play as different pilots. Because that was, I think, one of the coolest things about the game, is that you could play as different pilots and each one had their own unique stuff.
Yeah.
Like,
Which was originally a Star Fox 2 feature. You can pick different pilots, and they had different R-Wings with different abilities and
Like,
strengths and weaknesses.
like Slippy had more health but no lock-on. Falco, I think, did less damage but had multi-lock or something.
I think Falco did more damage, but he had less health and he had multi-lock on.
Yeah. Fox
Yeah.
was kind of your Mario, your standard. Like, everybody had a cool thing, basically.
I agree. I did like that idea from 2 and Command.
Yeah, like, I think it would have been cool if you could, like pick your character at the beginning. That's something I would like to see in a Star Fox game that wouldn't change too much gameplay. Like, if you gave them all different abilities. You know, maybe for story purposes, you could have some levels be exclusive to certain characters. Honestly, this is something I want them to do for Sonic more, too, is bring back multiple playable characters. The more the better, in my opinion.
We need Panther back, because Panther was amazing in Command.
I actually didn't like how slow he shot. Because
But it was so powerful, though. You didn't even really need to aim.
Yeah, but I don't like to get in that close, though, is the problem. So
Mission,
I miss a lot.
barrel
If
roll.
you miss, you have to wait so long to shoot another one. And
Bro.
I love this. Fox comes up. Oh, wait, no, wait. We got to get our little mission rank. Oh, man, I made a new record, guys. Yeah, it's like, whoa, you didn't really even need my help out there, huh? Yeah, well,
Oh, okay, we're done.
He's stuck on loop again, guys.
Oh, fuck me. You say shit like this. This is why
Barrel
I gamble,
roll.
Peppy. Because of shit like this.
Wait, so we've already made Fox an alcoholic and a gambling addict? Oh, God.
His father died. He has some way to deal with the stress.
I thought that
And
he
the grief.
worked out his issues in the military. Because that's healthy. Yeah. So anyway, we're doing this mission again, but since the first half of the mission is literally the exact same as a normal, I cut it out.
Join with our squadron and launch
Ah,
a
okay.
counterattack.
That's helpful.
Well, we're not going to be doing the cutting for like another 5 seconds, but I edit. I can do the thing.
God, please, for the love of God, cut.
Come on. There we go. Yeah, good job,
Yeah.
past me.
Are you gonna hug all the fun?
No, we got to pay as Peppy last time.
What are you doing?
You're not even paying attention, Cat. God.
Now, is that any way to greet a lady?
Actually, I don't think Cat might. I think Cat might not appear here if you don't approach
Just taking
from
a look, see friends
Zonus.
with Falco.
Actually,
Fancy that.
I'm not sure though. Some things do change, but some things don't. Or maybe she doesn't drop the metal ring if you don't approach from Zonus. I don't really remember.
I've always approached Sector Beta from Area 3 and Zonus, so I wouldn't know.
Yeah. But anyway, yeah, you get Fortuna if you beat all of Starwolf. So that's me. I'm showing me actually doing it. It's after the first time you do it and you know how the dogfights work. It's really not that hard. So you shouldn't have.
No, it's really not.
I'd say on the whole, Star Fox Zero is probably easier than Star Fox 64, assuming that you get how the control works. I will. With that,
And 64 was already a much more balanced game than the original SNES to begin with. So
I've never played that, so I'll take your word for it.
Che, you
So
want
something to do live at some
pull
point?
your hair out in Star Fox Level 3.
Level 3.
Yeah.
In Star Fox 60, in Star Fox SNES, how do you choose
Yeah.
which level? Is it just like a difficulty select screen?
It's a set pathway. It's a difficulty select.
Okay,
essentially.
so it's not like 64 where you have to do specific stuff to get harder levels.
Yeah. The only times you can deviate from the pathway is when you go for the black hole or out of this dimension.
Okay, and those are
And even
just-
then, that's only in level 1.
And those are just secret levels then?
Yes.
Do you get anything cool for doing them, or are they just weird?
Out of this dimension gives you an alternate ending, which is quite frankly.
You just go to a different
depressing.
dimension and that's it.
And-
I've never seen that again.
What happens?
Well, yeah, and it ends. Like the game ends,
Gambling.
and Fox is stuck in a different dimension all by himself.
Oh, that
Points.
sucks.
Yeah, gambling. He gets out of it eventually, as we've attested to in this playthrough.
Okay.
But he never gets past that gambling addiction. But the black hole level, which you access through level 1, allowed you to warp to different level routes. You can go
Oh.
to Sector Y in level 2. You can go to Venom from level 1, so you can use it to skip the entire route. Or you can go to Sector Z in level 3, which you want a difficulty spike. By all means, do it that way. But you can also use the black hole to power your ship up to full twin blasters, Nova bombs. It's a pretty neat idea, but that's like the only time you can deviate from the route.
That's pretty cool, though.
Oh, it's awesome. The awesome black hole.
Well, maybe,
That's what it's
Slippy, I wouldn't shoot you if you didn't fly like 2 feet away from Wolf. Like, I don't know even.
Oh, but thank God you can't shoot your teammates in this game, I don't think. I mean, you can hit them, but I don't
no,
think
they
it's
take
ranged
damage.
health.
They take damage.
Do they take damage? Okay, never mind. Fuck what I said. Fuck that.
Well, I mean, granted, they're not. See, I'm doing it right now. They're not taking as much damage, and it's not as easy to shoot them down by accident as in 64. But you can still do it. You just kind of have to try to.
You have to have the intent.
Oh, Pepe actually hit him.
Yeah.
Wow, good job.
Revenge.
Well, they do. If you do have all of the other guys down, they are focusing on Wolf. So it is a 4v1 affair at this point, because they're getting a lot of shots in, actually. So that's, I think, the easiest way to do it is not to. You need to basically have all 3 other Star Wolf members down in order to beat Wolf, because otherwise you're distracted and you don't have enough time, because it is a pretty short time limit to get him down.
It's amazing how many dogfights these people manage to run away from.
They just let him go, I guess. I don't know, like respect, honor. Or
These guys have Pigma on their team.
meh.
The mission accomplished. The music is so good. I love it.
Is it a different theme from the complete theme?
No, this is same theme, different instruments. Like accomplished is a little more orchestral and bombastic.
Oh, so it's a different arrangement.
Complete is more. Complete has a more techno vibe to it.
Okay, I was wondering if it was a different, like if there was any difference between the songs, and there is. So okay, cool.